Hey everybody, it's the Christian Kid. I just wanted to do a shout out today, um, just to kind of say like how awesome our God is. He is just amazing beyond belief. He he never gives us anything we can't handle, and I know He loves me. He's like everything I ever wanted and everything I ever needed. He's like the best dad ever, and I know that He'll never leave me, and I know that He'll always be there, and he can do that. He can do all that and be there for all of you guys too. Um, he's just a God that is like overflowing with love, and he just loves on his kids, and he wants to give his kids everything that they desire, everything that they want, and it's all because he loves us. Like he sent his son, Jesus, to die on the cross, so we wouldn't have to we wouldn't have to face death. We could live with him in heaven in like a complete paradise for the rest of our life. Like how cool is that? I mean, that is like the ultimate sacrifice. Like how many parents out there would sacrifice their children? None. Especially if it's for somebody else and somebody you didn't know. Um, Not saying that God didn't know us, because God knew us before we even knew them, before we were even thought of, before like years and millions and trillions and billions of years before anything even happened. He had it all picked out. And I just think that it's just so cool, um, like how he works. And it's crazy. We just finished um, this course on like prophetic, like prophecy and prophetic words and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, that course was amazing. And it was with Allan, sorry, Lynley Allan. She was the speaker, and she was just amazing. Um, we did it at our church. We had her CDs or something. I'm not really sure. Our pastor led us, and we did her little activations at the end of the the sermon and the speaking part of it. And they really taught us a whole lot, and they really got our faith to stretch, as she put it. And she wasn't kidding. She really did get our faith to stretch. And there was times where I found myself, you know, praying and praying and praying, and I'd be like this, and I'd just be standing there, and everybody else would be done. And I think it was the very last activation, or maybe it was the second last one. Anyways, we had to get in a group, I think of 4, and we had like 3 people. 3 people to get a picture. One person is the interpreter, and one person was receiving. So, if it makes any sense, the person the person that was receiving was in the middle, and the other 3 were out on the outside. Those 3 people on the outside were getting the pictures, and one of them was an interpreter. So what we had to do, the inside person was praying for the people on the outside of the circle, that they would have the eyes to see and the ears to hear God's voice, and that they would be led by him, and that everything would work out to God's plan. And people on the outside were praying that they would be able to hear and they would be able to see what God has for the person in the center. Then we were supposed to say the first picture that we were given in our heads, and some of them were totally different. Like one of them, I'm trying to think, there was like a whole bunch of different ones that were like really, like, the pictures were so unrelated. It was like how are you going to put this together? And God has a way. So you'd be putting your trust in, like, not only like in God, to like trusting Him that this is all going to work out. You're stretching your faith too, to, like, because you don't. I mean, it's crazy. That's all I can say is it's crazy, and everything worked out. Everything fit together. Um, oh, what was one? There was one. There was one person that we did. It was someone got roses, and another person got a flashlight, and somebody else. What? I think. Oh man, I can't remember. Maybe I'm not supposed to. It's something like a mission. I don't know, some sort of journey like that. And the word was that something like, you know, you're gonna be on your journey. You're gonna find it tough, but there's always gonna be that light at the end of the tunnel, and God is gonna light your way. He's gonna light your path, um, and then you're gonna find at the end that you'll come into His presence. Because I was always told that the scent of Jesus is a rose. Um, so I think I was actually interpreting that one, and I think I remember saying that when this person was done their journey and everything, and once God had led them into where He wanted them, and at the end, she was just gonna be like in His presence, and she was just gonna be like, she was gonna be able to know He was there, everything, and it's that's where the flowers were there, and it was just so cool how all these things that totally didn't like make any sense why they were together made sense at the end. And and we did this other one. It was before that. We had to. Oh, what was it? We had to do something as far as we had to ask God um, about like giving us the eyes to see and the ears to hear about someone who, like our partner who we were working with, um, something that I don't remember the activations that well, but they were. It was something like something that they've been dealing with. I'm not really sure, something like that. But anyways, it was really weird. I got. I don't talk to this person very often, but since the prophecy teachings and the course and stuff that we did, I've been talking to her a lot more, and um, so I didn't know her very well. I still don't really know her all that well. Um, but while we were doing this activation, um, God had told me that it was something with one of her sons, and that it was gonna be all okay. It was gonna be really, really good, and everything was gonna work out to what God had um, in store. So don't worry. And I never got any word from that. I didn't know, there was no confirmation as far as like, did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Was I even close? And she came to me afterwards and said that yeah, I got it bang on. And so I'm really happy that I can hear God's voice and that I can use it. And at the end, when we got our certificates for it, or a little diplomas, I'm not sure what you would call it, we all stood at the front and we prayed. And one of the ladies, who is just absolutely phenomenal, she's absolutely brilliant with her prophetic words. She is bang on. She um she can hear God's voice pretty clear. This woman, she hears everything, and God, He really speaks to her, really works through her, and it's amazing what this woman can do. Um, she was praying for me, and she was bang on everything. She, um, her prayer for me was that she thanks God that I like I don't judge people, because I know what it's like to be judged, and it hurts. It really does. And she prayed that that I had that I have a compassionate heart, or the gift of compassion, and that I just love reaching out for people, and I do. I really, really do. I just love um, making people happy. I love working for people. I love doing things for people. It's just, I don't know, it's just something I like doing, and it's always been like a passion of mine. So, I mean, as far as all this goes, God is amazing, and He is like the best choice that I've ever made. He's brought me so far, and He's done for me amazing things that I can't even like begin to imagine to tell you, because it's just so huge, and I can't imagine what He's got for me still. Um, I just want to share all this because I want people to get to know Him the way that I know Him, and um, you know, it'll be the best choice ever. It's the best choice for me, and it's the best choice I've ever made. And I've seen it from both sides. It's so much better on this side of the fence. I mean, it's not easier to go through life knowing Christ. That path won't be easier than not knowing Christ, but it's just better. It's better, it's easier, but it's not easier, if it makes any sense. Um, yeah. So, that's all I got to say for this shout out. There's really nothing else. So I really hope that you have a good day. I'm off to go boating, probably this weekend. I'm gonna go fishing today, and just go hang out with my boyfriend, because he got off work early because he got his new truck. Awesome. So he's been blessed with a new truck. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, so we're just gonna go have fun. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.